Oh, that.
You don't need to talk to me about it, but just, I'd take care of that before you get back here, okay? Thank you. Joseph Michael Lyon, 260-149926B. All right, Mr. Lyon, come on back up here and tell me your name, sir.
Good morning, Judge Massey, Mr. Lyon.
Mr. Lyon, your name again.
Joseph Michael Ryan.
So you understand I'm not gonna take a no contest plea here, right? And I have a stick form that says you're going to plead guilty. Is that true? If you plead guilty here, the possible penalties are up to 100 fines, 90 days jail, costs of all those 6 points. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Did you sign, read, and understand an advice of rights form here today?
Yes, sir.
If you plead guilty, you'll be giving up all those rights, and we're not going to have a hearing or a trial. Do you understand that? All right. To the charge, leaving the scene of a property damage accident, how do you plead?
Okay.
We operating a motor vehicle on Jefferson near Leland in Brownstown, January 7th, 26 at 2:12 a.m.
Yes. Yes, I was driving.
Okay, and what did you do? What did you do?
Well, what did I do?
Yeah.
I was driving home. I was just driving. I come off the night shift, so I had to drive late at night. And I was coming home. And I ran into the median bridge.
Okay. Tell me what kind of damage you caused.
To the median or to my vehicle?
I'm not worried about your vehicle. I'm worried about damage to anything else.
It was just a metal median in the front that was damaged completely.
And then you left the scene without calling the police, correct?
Yes,
Is that true?
that is true.
Are you on probation or parole?
No,
Anybody forced you to plead guilty?
no.
When the officer arrived on scene, he said the vehicle was overturned and resting on its roof, that it struck the center guardrail just north of Leland, overturned an unknown amount of time, striking a utility pole
Yeah.
and coming to rest on its roof on the east side of Jefferson. Is that all true?
The roof part, I'm familiar with being true. The rest of it, I didn't know I struck a utility.
I believe you were the child, at this point, the
I think he was under the influence of something.
Yes.
Listen, I don't want you to count. You were driving like a maniac. I mean, you really were. I'm gonna accept your plea. I'm gonna order a pre-sentence report on this. I don't usually do that, but you gotta use your head. I don't believe you for a second, but they can't prove it. And I'm not gonna treat you like you're under the influence, but either that or you were just driving like a NASCAR driver. Right? Good luck.
judge, do you want to go over probation?
I do. Well, yeah, and I gotta give a sentence date. What am I doing? Okay, give me a sentence date to Heather.
To April 8th at 8:30.
April the 8th at 8:30, okay? April the 8th at 8. All right, good luck. Saliba George Kakish, 260-149-962. Good morning.
Good morning, Judge.
How you doing?
Good, good. How are you?
Pretty good.
You're the most important person right now, Paul. How are you? That's the bottom line.
Your appearance.
All right, Bill, pull over to P8434. Sir, would you please identify yourself?
Salim McCakish?
Okay, so he pled guilty to operating while impaired. The OWI was dismissed. There's agreed upon cost of recovery of $150. There was an accident. Any material additions, corrections, or
No, Your Honor, there was no asking for restitution. Victim was sent out. Actually, we just the person that he struck from behind drove away. So everything's good there. No matter told, no nothing. And I respectfully request that the court adopt it. Thank you.
Sir, is there anything you would like to say?
I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I promise you're not gonna see me again.
All right, you've never been in court before, right?
No, sir.
Anything else?
Thank you.
12 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law or ordinance. If you change your address, your place of employment, or home telephone number, you must notify probation. You have to report as directed. No alcohol, no illegal drugs, no marijuana. You're not to purchase, possess, or consume any one of those. Submit to chemical testing, PBTs. I'll go along with this, monthly or more on demand to probation. Kratom poppy seeds and CBD oils are prohibited. Consuming food or other items containing those substances will be deemed a violation. I'll order that you attend the level 2 alcohol education program, that you attend the victims impact panel, that you serve 4 days jail credit, 1 serve 3. I'll give you credit for 1 day served. The other 3 I'll let you serve by way of community service. So I'll give you until May the 15th to complete 24 hours of community service, okay? Fines are $300, costs are $300, $75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment. So that's 7 1/4. Screening fee $60 for 785. Probation fees are $240. Bring your total $1,025 plus your cost of recovery, $1,175. That's $150 cost of recovery. Pay all that, you're eligible for early discharge. You do everything I've told you to do. In 6 months, you're eligible for early termination. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal if you cannot afford one. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Clovis, any questions or anything?
Just that my client can pay it today.
Great. You go down the hall, pay that, and then over to probation. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks a
Judge.
lot.
Have a good day.
Okay. Folks, what is your name?
Roy Humphreys,
Okay,
or Richard Humphreys.
do I have to file on that?
I'm the, they were the other half of this one. I think.
What?
You were the other half of the accident. My husband was.
That's the guy that I was.
Kakish or the other one? This guy I just called for sentencing?
Yeah, Cat.
Yeah,
Why, did you want to step up?
They just said they were here. They didn't tell me they wanted to talk.
yeah, we didn't know that we were supposed to call to get restitution and stuff or anything like.
Hang on,
Yeah, bring him
go
back.
get them. Yeah, you should have stepped forward on it. I didn't know you were here.
Been to court, so I-
Yeah,
understand.
This is our first time ever.
Well,
All right. Come on up to this podium over here.
Okay, if I come with him.
Yeah, I don't care.
This was, help me speak.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know the victim was here. People against Saliba George Kakish, 260-149-962. I have Mr.
I didn't
Clovis.
go either, Judge.
I'm sorry. I didn't know Mr. Kakish, the victims were. Why don't you go right over to the microphone over there, sir? And
there's a microphone right on that rail there.
state your name, please. You're good. Just relax. You can go in there if you want. What is your name? Gotta go.
Roy Humphreys,
Humphreyes.
HUMPHREYS.
Okay. And what is your name, ma'am?
Sarah Humphreys.
Okay. You two are married?
Yes.
He was the only one in the car, right? So you just heard what I ordered the sentencing. I'm sorry. I did not know you were there. I usually call out the name, but I just thought there was no restitution. So go ahead. What would you like to
I
tell
was
us?
gonna say, Your Honor, just, the pre-sentence report didn't have any reply, that's why I relied upon.
Right. I got it. What would you like to tell me?
Well, I was actually leaving work at 12 o'clock. Every time I take Dick's to King Road, my light was green. He was actually went down on the green light, turned my right, get down to the 90 before from the police station. This is 5 minutes, I got off the phone with the wife and I got smacked. Right from the police station on King Road.
Did you have any out-of-pocket expense here that wasn't covered by insurance?
Yes.
What?
He had,
Wait, I gotta have him talk though. I mean, I'll let you stay there.
Paid out of pocket of $2,000 for the $2,000 deductible for the truck.
Okay, now wait a minute. You had insurance though, right?
Yeah.
You gotta make the insurance claim. Didn't you make an insurance claim?
Yeah.
So then they paid for it, right?
The other half they did, but I paid the $2,000.
Okay, so keep your voice up nice and loud for me. You had a $2,000 deductible?
Yeah.
I've never heard of,
Do you have some paperwork that proves that to me? Let me see what you have.
Very good.
Okay, come on up.
you want me to bring it up, Judge?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh, you're welcome.
One for that now.
Well, my schedule has things all this.
Yeah, just walk with them all, tell me.
It's the rest.
Thank you. Wow, it sure looks like it.
What insurance company is it?
I'm just saying, based on this report from Vitality Collision Repair, the total bill, and I'll invite you to look at this, was 4417. The deductible they have insurance is 2,000. And the net total is 2417.73 that's due from insurance, and then he was to pay 2,000, looks like. I'll be glad to share that with you. John, would you hand that to him, please? Now, I don't want to know if you have, you might want to consult with a lawyer about some of these injuries and some of this other stuff like wage loss. Okay?
That's the first part.
Right. Right. Well, I either have to order that 2,000 or you can tell me you want an adjournment to be more,
I'll see if I can just talk my friend.
yeah, go ahead. So do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Humphreys?
I'm not quite, no.
Well, when you're involved in an auto accident and you have insurance, which you did, you're entitled to, like I've seen, looking at this letter here saying you missed some days of work. If you weren't paid, you can go to your own insurance carrier and make a claim for 85% of your pay. So you might want to talk to a lawyer about some of this before you go on too far.
And it's that 85% is tax free.
Right.
It's called wage loss.
But if you were paid, that's different. But I'm just telling you, you might want to talk to a lawyer. Are you satisfied with this?
We're satisfied if we may have a little time to pay.
Yeah, restitution, I'm gonna order of $2,000, sir. I'm sorry. That's 3175. And I am really sorry I didn't have I didn't call you up here early. I am really sorry about that. My apologies. So restitution be paid through the court to Roy Humphreys, and he is the victim. So he's going to pay his fines and costs today, and then tell me when he can pay the restitution, if you would. And you ended up paying that 2,000, right? Okay,
May 15th, Your Honor, you had given that.
that's fine. You can pay by May 15th, sir?
Yes.
In full?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead. So you're gonna pay fines and costs now, Heather. So he's gonna pay 1175 today and the balance by May the 15th. I really wish you well. Did you want to say anything else?
I don't have anything on mine.
You can talk to a lawyer. You should talk to a lawyer. Do you guys understand what I'm saying to you?
We called,
I don't want to know what they said if you talk to them.
no, I called my.
I don't need to know who you talk to. I just want to make sure that you know you should probably talk to a lawyer, and I'm gonna hand back everything else that you handed to me, okay? So one of you can come over here and get this again. And I again apologize sincerely to you for not calling you up here earlier. I'm not gonna change my sentence though, in fairness. Be careful, will you please? Thank you. Anything else, Mr. Clovis?
Watch those lawyers for Philippines.
Thanks a lot. Have a good day.
Every case has a story. Some never make it to the docket. Until now. This has been the Unfiled Motion. Subscribe and never miss what almost was. The motion was drafted, the argument was ready, but it was never filed. Join us next time for another story that almost never got told. The Unfiled Motion. Some cases end with a verdict, others end with a question. We cover the ones that end with both. Subscribe for more stories they didn't want you to see.